Hello everybody, Mark45 from Mark45 Studios here. In today's LEGO review we're looking at a little festive set right here, and this is called the Spring Lantern Festival, created specifically for the 2021 Lunar New Year. So, let's take a look at this set, and it is definitely one of the sets when I saw I was like, yeah, that looks pretty nice and I can't wait to do it. So, let's get right to it. There is a lot of things riding on this set. There's so many different little builds, so many different little elements, and it's just so aesthetic. You know, it's a garden, and it is something that you would put on the side of a city block or something, because the way the design is so you can actually incorporate this into your, let's say, a custom Lego city or something. So there's that. So honestly, this will be a great addition, not just because it's festive for the Lunar New Year, but as just if you're building a Chinatown of its own, or if just anything Asian culture related, this is a great set. Also, it's a garden. You can never say no to a peaceful little garden. So let's get started. First and foremost, let's look at the entrance right here. We got this nice little entrance like thing with the little shrine. Of course, you're gonna have to step up a little bit, but that's okay. It looks really nice. This minifigure here is like a statue, but it's supposed to be non-living, so I just kind of left it on the build. We'll just take a look at this. We'll look at the other minifigures in a second, but here is this like little Chinese statue. Transparent red head right there. They've also got some nice gold emblems on it on the back and the front. So this will look really cool if you're building like a statue store or something. I don't know, but this is one of the really cool figures. Not quite sure the purpose of it though, but it does look really nice, and it's supposed to go right there. Not for what? Oh, it's supposed to be in a pose. So I was in a proper pose, but I just removed it. There you go. It's supposed to be something like that. Okay. My other favorite things about this is the light designs. Notice how they used the same mold here as the Creator Expert lights, the modular building lights. So they're trying to give you a signal here that this is something you want to incorporate in your Lego city. So there's that. On each side you got some nice tiles there with Chinese words on it. I know I should be able to read it, but I don't. For those of you who are true Chinese viewers, please tell me what those words mean. I think it means Year of the Ox or something. I think because 2021 is the Year of the Ox, hence the ox statue in this set, but I think that's what it means. Or Gong Hei Fa Chui, which is the classic saying in Chinese. So there's that. Okay, so moving on now, we got these nice little banners of all these Chinese lanterns. These are really nice. They are on plastic. You may think they're cloth, but nope, they are hard plastic sheets, just printed with Chinese words on it. Small little bench for your minifigures to chill, and just the design of this fence looks really nice. Yeah, I'm all for it. This is a very Asian influenced set for sure. And then moving on, we got a single cherry blossom tree, classic tree of the Chinese culture. And we got a little side entrance right here, not as impressive as the main entrance, of course. You got another light here. Another of the same archway entrance-like style lanterns, all that. So there's that. And then this is where you would slap a modular set or something else alongside. You can see these Technic pins here or here. So this is kind of like a corner set. So yeah, the way this is designed is you can actually, I'm pretty sure you can integrate this with a modular build set if you want to. So there's that. So now we've looked at the full 360, we should dive deep inside this garden and see what it is there. Starting off with this little ox, all the way at the back. The ox statue. Has to be, it's not my favorite thing of the set, but it definitely looks really cool. I love the usage of the gold, transparent red, and normal red bricks here for the contrast. And what's even more special about this is, well, it has a little light feature inside. But before we look at the light feature, here is the main head build. Look at that, very nice. the side has that nice little transparent red piece there. Ah, here's a switch for it to turn on. So if I push this at the back, and actually the camera wouldn't even focus. Hang on. Alright, there we go. So we push the button in the back. Look at that. The aux is lighting up. It's a very bright light brick as well, so that's a cool little addition to the set. It really gives that illumination to the aux. Really, really cool for sure. Look at that. Oh yeah. Okay. So it's not my favorite thing, but it's definitely not my least favorite thing. It's a really cool. It's a really cool addition, and the aux, obviously it's the year of the aux, so they had to include that. But the fact that it included a light brick to it made it even cooler. So there's that. We got some nice lanterns here. All these lanterns just dangling up there. Really gives it that garden-like feel, and it really gives that Chinese-like feel as well. Moving on this side, we got lots of bamboos. Lots of bamboos here. Some fully grown ones, still not grown, some developing ones. If only this set had some pandas, that would be even cooler. But yeah, this whole pile back here is all bamboos, and pretty nice. Now, we go to what is probably my most favorite build of all time in this set. This little Chinese temple-like shrine. The architect of this set is really, really cool. Like, of this build, not the set, sorry. But the way it's designed, yeah, I'm all for it. Although this did break. Hang on, there we go. These parts are a little bit loose, but I ain't complaining. It gives, if it's what it takes to make this set look, or this build, or should I say, like, this build to look really nice, it is completely okay. And just the overall design, the usage of these brownish red. You got a little table in the middle. You got a little Chinese symbol up there. Yeah, and the fact that it's sitting on a little rock right there, or like a little hill right there, does make it look even cooler. And it's very, very aesthetic. So if I zoom this out all the way, you can see you got, it's a little bit loose up here, as you saw earlier with the rooftop tiles, but that is okay. It is not bad at all. And then we got the little stairways going down towards the main entrance right there. So that's your miniature pathway for sure. And then the last thing, I think it's the last thing. It is the drawbridge. Here it is. I know it's a little bit covered by all the other lanterns, but it's very simple. Simple drawbridge going over the creek, and yeah, it's okay. Not really a big fan of it, but it's okay. I like it. It's not that good. Doesn't mean it's terrible. It's still pretty decent, but it's not my main focus in this set. Definitely that temple is the main focus. Now the last thing we're gonna look at, of course, is the river itself. So you can see in this, or this little creek, if you will, there's some little printings of some koi in there, or traditional Chinese fish. They are very colorful and very, very expensive. Not quite sure what these are. I forgot what they were, but I think they were like they grow on lily pads. These are like those flowers that grow on lily pads, those white flowers. I forgot the name of those, but we got some of those in Lego form right there. Unfortunately, the fish is printed. We don't actually get it physically as a figure or something, which is a little bit disappointing, but that's alright. I'm not too... I think the prints make the pieces here look really cool, so there's that. And the creek goes all the way out here, just like that. So, that is it for this garden build here. The final, I guess, final way you can deal with this. So let's say this set is too big to be fit on a shelf. You can easily split this into half. And what I mean by that is you can just take this off and have this set displayed in two factors. You can either have just the temple section here and just have the just the plain shrine itself with the statue and everything, or the rest of the garden with the ox, bamboo farm, drawbridge all right there. So if you don't have the room, you can split these into just to keep it like that, but I personally think it looks the best when it's put together the way it is all together. And yeah, I'd rather have this display on a table than a set for sure. So, or display on a table than a shelf. So there's that. That is this whole main build. Now allow us to look at the minifigures included in this set. Okay, minifigure time. So for the minifigures in this set, let's start off nice and simple. We got this little bunny here. Very, very cute. With some red printings on it. He's on a roller skate. I don't think this is a live rabbit. I think it's like a toy or something, or like a statue, or just like an artifact. But if it's a real rabbit, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, next up we've got all these. I believe are tourists. I don't think any of them here run the garden or are workers of the garden. So let's look at the first tourist. Here he is with a point and shoot camera. He's kind of you can see the Asian look on his face just with his printing here, and the glasses. He has a face with his glasses and without his glasses. By the way, I hope that wasn't a racist joke. Please don't get offended by it. Okay, his jumper does look pretty cool. I will say that he has a pretty nice jumper going on. Kind of reminds me of a Christmas jumper though, so I'm not quite sure about what's going on for that. So there's that. And then we have this tourist with a giant selfie stick. Oh yeah, with her phone on it. Big selfie stick. She's also wearing a hoodie. She's got some pretty long hair going on here. No secondary face for her. So there's that. Yeah, that's a big selfie stick. And then we have this little girl here. She's got pigtail hairstyle. Not really a big fan of the shirt she's wearing here. She is using the tinier legs, hence she's a little kid. And then this tourist, this is the guy who, I don't know what he's drinking. Is that like, is that milkshake? I don't even know. Is that? He's also wearing a very similar, I think, no, it's the exact same hoodie as this girl. The one that she's wearing is the exact same prints right there. No secondary face once again. Then we have this. I think this is the tour guide. I think this is the one that's leading, or maybe it's another tourist. Not quite sure, but she does have a phone here. I see she's sending messages. Okay. Of course, she's got the mom hair, as I call it. Nice printing there. No secondary face, as you can see. And then we have this guy who looks like he's on the verge of throwing up. Is it because of the stuff in the garden? I'm not quite sure, but he is holding a bowl of xiaolongbao, so I don't know. And yes, it is one whole piece. You can take that off and you got this main bowl and a scooper, so maybe there's something in the steamed buns that are making him not feel so good. Oh, here we have a much better face that doesn't look like he's about to vomit. And then finally, this little guy, or this kid, if you will. Nice scarf, nice. He's holding one of those Chinese lanterns, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, like his hairstyle. He has a sad face. That's not cool. That is not cool. Okay, so that is pretty much it for all the minifigures, and they're all out of focus. But I will say, like I said, I think these are all tourist minifigs, and I do think my favorite one here has to be this guy with the point and shoot camera. The bunny is seems a bit excessive and unnecessary. So, all right, that's it for the minifigures. All right, everybody, here is the box for this set. As you can see, nothing too much going on for the box here. It is very colorful for sure. It follows a red and gold color scheme, similar to Chinese colors. What I do really like though is the sunset background it has here. Really sets a nice, beautiful tone, if you know what I'm saying. They've got some printings of the ox, since it's the year of the fox, year of the ox. My bad. And then you got this little emblem of the Spring Festival, set 180107 with 1,793 pieces, and there's a light break included in this set. Let's turn this baby around, and and not drop the box, but show you how this box shows all the other play features included in the set and everything that you can do in this set. So that is it for this really colorful box. I do very much appreciate this box art for sure. It looks really nice. All right, that's it for the box. So ultimately, is this a good set? 100% yes. If you're building this in a Lego city or something, this would be perfect to be put on the side as like a little Chinese garden or something in like your Chinatown or something. This would definitely look really nice. Also on the shelves, this will look stunning on display. And of course, it's totally adjustable. If you don't have enough room, you can always take this part off. That's what the whole base plates are for. And overall, I'm just super happy with the design of this set. I definitely do think this is way superior to the story of Nian. Wasn't really a big fan of that set. However, this one was really what got my attention. So definitely, I will say get this set. If you're Chinese, or if you're also celebrating Chinese New Year, like everyone else here, then yeah, this is definitely the set to go for. My favorite thing about this set, 100% the temple, that little shrine there. So there's that. So my final grade for this set will be a perfect 10 out of 10. I love this set. It is amazing, and I say you combine this with the Ninjago City Gardens, you've got yourself a proper Chinatown. So there's that. So anyways, that is it for this video. Not really specific theme for this particular set, but if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more, and then we will see you all in the next one. Talk to you again later. Bye for now.